Hello, my little pimplings. Today, I'm going to be teaching you how to build a body from scratch. No cheating. We're not using bases. We're not using, well, almost no references. But anyways, we're going to the bare bones. I don't normally do this for my commissions because this is a commission, but I thought that this would be a good opportunity to teach you guys, or at least show you, because I'm not going to say teach. I'm still learning, okay? But like to show you guys that just in case you can't find a reference or a base, or if you don't even like using bases, this is kind of how you can build your own body from scratch. And I started out with using a gesture. That was what that line was there for. And then I went on to using rectangles, circles, cylinders, all of those things that really help you to like gain the basis of your character. Because honestly, it doesn't really matter how it looks like in the beginning. You just have to get the idea on there. It doesn't have to be perfect. To my perfectionists out there, if you're watching this, I need you to know, and cut it out now if you're still in your early art career, or even if you're years into your art career, months, whatever. Cut out the perfectionism. That's what's holding you back from your progress. Okay, I'm going to say it right now because that's what held me back. Don't be afraid to redraw. Don't be afraid to erase. Don't be afraid to start all over again, but don't you dare give up on that drawing, okay? Okay, I want you to hear me. Now repeat it after me. I will not give up on this drawing. Good pippling, good pippling. Okay, now I'm adjusting the foot to try and get it like behind there. Oh yeah, I guess I should tell you what I'm drawing in the first place. The commission I'm drawing is a clumsy, mischievous, raccoon-like character, or raccoon character, to be honest with you. And what I know about this character is, well, exactly what I told you. Anyways, oh my gosh, I'm so bad at this. Can you tell it's unscripted? But basically, when I was talking with my client and about their character and everything like that, the first thing that came to mind was like, oh my gosh, I have to draw them tripping, because, you know, they were very clumsy and mischievous. And I've never drawn a character like this before, and I kind of wanted to challenge myself. But for the life of me, I could not find a tripping pose that I wanted. So yeah, that's part of why I'm making this video, and also because I thought it would be a good teaching moment and a good content creation moment. But back to the video. Now that I had my basic shapes down, I went over and I just rounded everything out. I'm coloring it a different color so that when I do more of like the finer work, like the more detail work, I can see it easier. Now I'm going over to my reference so that I can start like putting in the, like basically make the pose into the character that I'm trying to create. I'm starting with the face this time instead of with the feet, because I don't know, I just like the face. Why not do my favorite part first, you know? And I'm going in with like, I'm determining the planes of the face, like where the eyes are gonna go, how the chin is tilted, and I'm moving it over because it, like, the neckline needs to line up with the chest line, you know? Anatomy. Study your anatomy, baby artists. Study your anatomy. It really helps, I promise. Again, I'm sculpting out the planes of the body to try and see how everything is supposed to be angled. This part really is just for angles and to know what goes where, essentially. I'm going to erase some of these lines later and start doing more detail work. And now I'm putting in the digits grade. I'm such a failure of a fairy brow. Furry failure. Ah, ha, ha, ha. That's like the worst you can get. Don't mind me, I'm just dying over my own jokes. Now I'm making paws. Pobs. We love pobs. We love paws here, but not in a weird way. I know there's some of you freaks out there, and I'm not one of them, you freaky deekies. But, yeah, we made the pobs. And now, what am I doing? Oh yeah, we're going in with the arm. Pepperoni, if you don't know what you're doing, how are we supposed to know what you're doing? You're supposed to be teaching us. I know, my pipplings, I know. Don't worry. I'm doing the best I can. I'm getting the arms right. And now with the hand, I don't use a reference for this. Honestly, I don't know. I try to figure it out best I can. Hopefully you didn't hear my notification sound. That would be kind of embarrassing. I'm just playing around with the hands, trying to see what looks best. I start off with very human hands at first, because it's just easier, and the character does have human-like hands instead of the paws that you would normally see on like animals. Yeah, future me, cut that out. And honestly, I'm probably not gonna cut that out. I'm too lazy. I'm trying to position the middle finger, and the thumb to make it look more hand-like, and it's not working. As you can see, I'm struggling a lot with this thumb because opposable thumbs are hard. They always will be hard. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many years you practice. At least in my experience, you know, maybe I got some of the tism or something, I don't know. But it's always been hard. It's always been hard for me. The thumbs. Doing thumbs. Drawing thumbs has been hard for me. YouTube, please don't take down another one of my videos. Please. Now I'm struggling with another hand. I'm not trying to make it look like it's holding onto his hip. I'm trying to make it look like, you know how, like, when you trip on something and your hands immediately go, like, all sprawled out, like, almost on instinct, like, to kind of catch yourself? That's what I was trying to draw. And if that doesn't happen to you, I don't know what to say, man. You're built different. You ain't got the survival instinct like I do. Just kidding. Oh, yeah, collarbones. I made them super, like, widespread like that so that I can see the position of the arms better, basically. And I had to go watch another ad really quick because 4 hours ran out on IBIS Paint. Yay! The brush that I'm using, I actually made it myself, because I just love texture brushes so much, but I specifically love texture brushes when they're not super textury, but just enough textury. Like, are you picking up what I'm putting down? Do you understand what I'm saying, or am I insane? Maybe a little bit of both. But I made it myself just because I couldn't with the regular hard dip pen brush. Oh, and now I'm trying to fix the shoulder a little bit because, you know, what are those things called? Trilaterals? I don't know. There's like a triangle muscle in your back and it spans over your shoulders. I drew that because our shoulders are a little more meaty when they're raised. Oh, now I'm drawing the tail. I'm drawing the tail because I totally didn't forget that they had a big fluffy tail that takes up like half the reference. I totally didn't forget about that. I'm not oblivious. And now I'm trying to fix the perspective because I want it to be like you're looking like you're taller than the character, or like you're looking down at the character. That's what I wanted it to look like. Honestly, I'm not really good at this kind of perspective, and I didn't have a reference. I didn't have any kind of base, which would have been really helpful. But so I kind of just work with what I got. And you know what? That's just what you got to do sometimes. You just got to work with what you got. Ain't no harm in it, ain't no foul in it. You just got to do it. And now I'm onto the finer details of the face, trying to do the muzzle and the facial expressions that I'm struggling with. But that's okay, bro. Struggle is part of the game. We love struggling. We love struggling. Say it with me, guys. We love struggling. We love struggling. Oh my gosh. If you don't fail, you're never going to get better. Always remember that. There will be 100 failures and one succession before you get better. Well, I mean, I think it's pretty, like, subjective, but I don't know. Even in my case, it was like 11 years of drawing, and I'm... Anyways, we don't talk about that. Dang, I've been drawing for 11 years. That's like as long as some kid has been alive. Huh. That's pretty crazy to think about. I'm old, bro. I'm an unk. Anyways, we're doing the eyes, and we love doing eyes. Yeah. Honestly, I didn't like this expression. It just looked too serious for the character. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm experimenting with mouth shapes again, trying to, like, yeah, I really like that one. I really like that one, and I decided to go with it because it looked perfect. Like, they were still shocked, but they weren't like desperate, you know? Like, I don't want it to look too serious. Why so serious? Okay. I know I'm cringe, okay? It comes with a package. You can't follow me if you don't think I'm cringe, okay? And if you don't think I'm cringe and you're following me, I want you to unfollow me right now. I'm just kidding. Please don't do that. Now I'm drawing the ears, and I'm working on the eyebrows because I realized that they had small little eyebrows that were very, I don't know, raccoon-like. Very, like, dotty. Not dotty. Very small. Yeah. Are you tired of hearing me yap yet? I did not suspect that I would be yapping for this long. I've never done this long before, okay? I'm used to reels, okay? But, oh, and now I'm doing the earring because I just realized that I had an earring. I really should have turned off my notifications. I don't know why I didn't. Don't go snooping in my notifications, okay, guys? I don't want to see any screenshots, and I don't want any of you guys to join any of the servers I'm in and be like, ooh, like, please don't do that. Someone will. Eventually. It would be so awkward. Oh my gosh, hi, Pepperoni. How did you find me? That'd be so funny. Not funny. It wouldn't be funny. I would be very concerned. Now I'm trying to figure out how the chin works. I decided to add some tears because I thought it would be kind of funny in a way, because the thing that he's trying to hold on to is a monster can, which I thought was really funny. I asked the commissioner like what his favorite drink was because he was going to be spilling it, and so I wanted to like draw some little tears to be like, so that he would be like, no, my monster, as he's like tripping and falling over. I thought it would be kind of funny, and I drew him some little teeths. I like drawing teeths. I think they're fun. I don't know. Ever since I learned how to draw teeth, I don't know, I've just loved it ever since. Like, sometimes, like, the more you get older, the older you get, I'm sorry, I'm senile, the older you get, some things, like, almost every year before your birthday, like, a few months before your birthday, it's just, like, something clicks, and for me, a couple years ago, that was teeth. It was like, I just drew one day and was like, I wonder how it would look if I did, oh my gosh, I know how to draw teeth! And I just liked it ever since. And so now I'm doing his little fluffy patch, which, for some reason, I had a hard time drawing that one specific fluff. I don't know. I still don't really like it. I might go back and fix it. We'll see. I'm drawing some other little fluffs. Fluffs around the wrist. I'm gonna be drawing some fluffs around the ankles. And, oh my gosh, one thing I hate about IBIS Paint is sometimes when you're zooming out, it'll take the background. I really hate that. And I'm drawing a belly button because I just noticed that he had a belly button. Hopefully YouTube doesn't take this down, thinking that it's nudity again. Like they did with another one of my videos. I'm not getting over that, YouTube. I'm not getting over it. I don't think my video should have gotten taken down. There was no nibbies. There was no nothing in it. If you take down this video, I'm going to be very sad and angry at you. But anyways, we're going back in with the fluffs. And I'm sorry, I keep on sniffling. It's really cold over here. It's almost that time. some more fluffies. I like drawing fluffs. What do you like drawing? If you like to draw. I'm assuming if you're watching this, you like to draw. Or maybe it's just on in your background and you're doing whatever. That's cool too. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching me build a body, and this is how you do it.